Hello, lovely. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you've been here before, welcome back, fam. If you're new, we're so glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you stick around. Hope you stick around. You know how it goes. If you like the vibe, please do subscribe. In the meantime, we're going to start with runes because that's how we do over here. Let's see what's up. Now, word coming through is pristine. It's very, the energy's Venusian, but it's this is Venusian energy that I think a lot of people don't tap into. If you've done any type of work with Aphrodite, you already know how fully rounded she is. This energy is like a fullness. It's almost like a mature Venusian energy. I think a lot of times when we think of Venus, we think of maiden energy, something that's sexy, something that's glittery, something that's pretty, something that's seductive. Yeah, this is Venus, but this is Venus like mature Venus. Okay, that's what this is out here. Eye-wise, yeah. Die, guys. Keep up. And pure. Yeah, I'm telling you, so y'all know Venusian energy is not just love; it's also wealth. But it's also not just wealth. Venus. It's funny because I was just in the I've been in the conversation about love for a minute because I told you I'm doing this ritual with Aphrodite. So there are aspects of love that we as humans have not fully explored. So there are aspects of love deities that we struggle to accept, right? So for those of you who are Western philosophical people, Yahweh, the Hebrew God, is a love God. Okay, Yahweh is a love God. Now, like any other love deity, and I said this in a past reading, so you got to hear what I'm saying. For a deity to hold a frequency means they hold the frequency. A frequency occurs on a spectrum, okay, of vibration. So a love deity not only holds the highest of the high love, they also hold the lowest of the low pain. Yeah. Whatever deity it is, doesn't matter. The deity, what makes them a deity is their ability to hold the polarity of that frequency. Look, you can hold the frequency of love, but can you hold it at the same time as its opposite frequency without crumbling yourself? No? Well, a deity can. That's why they're a deity, okay? So Aphrodite holds this intense love frequency. She also holds the opposing frequency as well. This is true for every deity. Okay, don't get caught slipping. No, I only worship a God of love. I'm only into love and light. All right, boo. And if you do have a relationship with a deity, I would encourage you to get to fully know the deity. Don't just accept, And look, these days, deities really don't want to fuck with people who are not going to fuck with them like that. But you know what I'm saying. Anyway, let me get some oracle out here. I know what that's about. It's about love, though. This is about love. This is about true love. It's about real love. This is about, I love that. I love that Compass came out in 50. So this is, what is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this love is like, this is about love that changes the course of direction of something. Okay? This is if y'all don't know Aphrodite's stories, there's so many stories about Aphrodite's power. You really got to go. Cupid and Psyche is one. Get out of your, when I say love and Venus and Aphrodite, get out of your mind about sex and seduction. I want you to start thinking about strategy, about foresight. These are all aspects of love that Aphrodite revels in and brings forward in love. So when you meet someone and you fall in love, your ability to project a future with that person, that's a part of love. Your ability to strategize and see, oh, I might marry them and we might have 2 kids. It sounds corny and silly, but what I'm pointing out to you is that is actually an aspect of strategy and foresight that is a part of love. Because if you can't see yourself with somebody long term, you're not going to stick around. Okay? Number 5, again, goblins. I'm telling you, this is about a love, and I'm blowing smoke at the same. This is about a love that's clearing something up, clearing something out. The number 5 again with 32 dual weld connectivity, bro. Y'all, that's 3 different ways. It's just 5. That's what it is. 5:15 on the timer. Is that this is something's changing? No, something has changed. It has already changed. Correct. Okay, something has already changed. Something has changed directions because of love. Compass, goblins, and dual web connected. So, something about this is an Ace of Swords energy. Something about love clearing the way to see something. Well, let's blow some more smoke, because that's what I saw in the smoke, and that's what I see in these cards. These runes are talking about a deep magic. The runes got a whole story. So the runes are giving me the Chronicles of Narnia, where Edmund betrays his family, and then Aslan brings him back, and he says to Peter, Susan, and Lucy, like, I've got your brother, but we're not going to mention the past. The past is in the past, okay? That's the thing that's been coming up now, too, is letting the past be in the past. So this is like, I'm blowing smoke now, you guys. So I'm seeing a lot of chaos and confusion. Very 7 of Cups energy right here. And it's like it was whatever was not clear. Part of why it wasn't clear is because it was chaotic. It was like it was too many things moving at the same time to suss out and sort out and discern what was what. Now what I'm seeing in this smoke is this love, like this the part of love that's strategy and foresight specifically is what's coming through. It's like it's freezing the chaos, and so now I can easily see the different shapes in the smoke, if that makes sense. It's easier. It's not confused anymore. It's still a lot, but it's not confusing because everything is still and it can be seen for what it is. Okay, a lot of what is being seen as not real. I've got death energy out here in the smoke. I've got 8 of Swords energy out here, but it's also still 7 of Cups. It's almost like somebody was intentionally clouding things up so that it wouldn't be clear. It is giving me feminine energy. This is interesting. And I am getting the energy of a mature woman who uses strategy and foresight. Straight up. It's like a mature woman intentionally clouded something, murkied something up. If you go to the beach or a creek or something and you swish the sand around, it's still water, but it's you can't see things as clearly now in the water because it's somebody swirled the sand around. Yeah. Yeah, but something about love cleared it away. It's like that. It's something about, they're saying true love, real love, it settled some sediment back to the bottom, and now something's clear again. I'm just telling you what was in the smoke. Damn. And then, wow, okay. Well, shit. purity and heart activation. Let's get a theme out here, but I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, something start 10:10. Something is clear, so it's about to. I don't want to say new beginning. I don't want to say start over because that's not accurate. What's accurate is now something is clear. Okay? Now something is clear. That's what's accurate. Let me get one of these. Yeah, that'll work. Heart activation. No, I'll get an activation card too. What is this? Come to the edge and serendipity. It's time for something. Because Purith is here. It's time for something. And this is something. Observer. And soulmates. Okay. I'm not. Okay. Okay. I said this was about love. I gave that disclaimer up front. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry the cards are getting messy, but I love this though. Isn't it precious? And we had soulmates in a recent reading, and I was like, oh, like the pebble that comes, the pebble that penguins give, right? When they find their person. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So look, right now you may be being called to observe as things unfold around you. The word unfold is prescient. It is important. Unfolding. Something is unfolding. So if you're looking for a word for what to capture the happening of now, it's an unfolding. So these are events. We're living in a time. We're living in a prophesied time, a time of prophecy. We are living actively on a daily basis events that were foretold and foreseen, okay? So it's not even just that we're living history. It's also that we're the future come to life. It's not luck, it's destined. Like this is. And that's why Gibo with Purith out here, and I was like, this is how it was going to go, okay? So if you're trying to figure out, are you on the right path? No, you are on the right path. You didn't miss anything. This is how, y'all see this number 41 is number 5 again. Y'all see that, right? Okay. You in the right place. you made it. You're in the right place. It just may not be you. It may not have gone the way you thought it was going to go. Okay, this purity thing is really big. It's a big deal. Like I said, something is clear now. There's something got cleared up, something got purified, something was muddy and murky before, and now it's clear. Now that purity is some type of heart activation too, and we got soulmates out here. We have an Empress card as a theme. You know, we gonna see an emperor. Aren't we gonna see an emperor? I don't know, but let's do this. Let's get an activation card. Karmic board clearing, y'all. The energetic clearing. Rewrite your story. Live your truth. There's no need for me to make anything up because the cards are just like, we'll just confirm every word out of your mouth today. Why not? Why the fuck not? Yeah. So now the energy's clear. Okay. Okay. Something got cleared up. That's what I can say. So I can't say it's a new beginning or not. You got to make it a new beginning or not, right? What I can tell you is that something got cleared up. What got cleared up? Who you are, what you do, where you came from, what you're all about. Because I'm telling you, somebody had muddied the waters about you. Somebody was saying, this is reminding me of a reading I did months ago. And I was like, I knew when I channeled that morning, I was like, okay, this is just the beginning of something. That was months ago. But that channel was somebody told a lie. And I'm telling you, somebody said something about you that absolutely was not true. And now it is extremely clear because energy don't lie. The energy don't lie. Okay? So your energy is clean. Your energy is clear. Your energy is pure. And it's obvious to anybody watching. Like anybody, you know, even your nosy neighbors. Like they know. They know. Everybody know. There's nothing wrong with you. Now there might be something wrong, but it's not with you. And that's a part of what got cleared up. Do you understand? Now mofos is clear. There may be indeed something may be off-putting, off balance, out of pocket, but it is not this Empress. It's abundantly clear. Now that they say even a child. I'm telling you. So now, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a new beginning, but it's clear now. So now, live your, you know what I'm saying? Rewrite your story, live your truth. So now everybody, now that it's clear, now that everybody been put claro, okay, everybody can now proceed according to the clarity that's in front of them. Whoever was muddying the waters, they got, I was going to say they got stopped. Somebody said, no, they got God. Whatever mature woman dipped her toe in the water to muddy it up, and I did a reading about this a couple months or so. Some mature woman got a bunch of young masculine energy around her. It's real hanky janky, y'all. It's real hanky janky energy. But anyway, that's what it's given. Stuck her toe in some sand and muddy up some water. About an Empress, y'all. Now all I can hear are my ancestors. So, am I lying or flying? Am I lying or am I flying? Listen. This, whatever, the lie, it caused some problems. We've been seeing the Five of Cups too much. The Devil and the Eight of Swords. The lie caused some problems. Make no mistake. Yeah. You know, my ancestors saying, but get back as a bitch. Get back as a bitch. We talk that some of y'all's ancestors are savage like mine. And when people put your name in their mouth, and they start speaking falsehoods and lies on you and what you do and what you've done, you gotta know. And I want to be clear about this because my ancestors made it clear to me, and so did the Most High. They say vengeance is mine, says the Lord, and the Most High says that's true. Okay, the way God set up the universe with the law of mutual exchange, the universal law that karma is based off of, the concept of karma is based off of anyway. When God set that into motion, that really is plenty. I promise you. Karma, I've seen karma hit. I have had karma in my life that left my head spinning. Like I was doggone Tweety Bird on Looney Tunes with stars circling my head, okay? I have lived through karma. That's how I know it's real and I know what it is. Then I've seen karma hit other people and I'm over here crying for them like, damn. But I learned a lesson watching them. Okay, and then karma can hit like that too. Karma makes sure she gonna get 5 birds in 1 stone. You gonna learn watching that fool mess up. Okay, if you're wise, you will. If you're wise, you'll watch somebody else get slapped and not be the one. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the law of divine mutual exchange that the Most High has set up is 100% different than what your spirit team and your ancestors think is appropriate after somebody comes for you, okay? I'm going to use myself as an example, but I want you to apply it to your own situation, okay? I know for a fact that when people come after me, not only do they get karma because of the law of mutual exchange, a universal law that the Most High set in place, okay? And that law is simply you reap what you sow. You put seed in the ground, something comes out. That's just how that works, okay? You spit in there, it lands in your face. That's karma. That automatically happens for everybody. It doesn't discriminate. I do it, I get it, you do it, you get it. Now, I know for a fact that people who come for me, they get karma. Beyond that, my ancestors and spirit team are 100% every single time, don't doubt it, going to ride. They take every affront personally. I don't have to take things personally. People look at me like, God, you're so this, you're so that, and I go, oh, I did shadow work. Let me tell you about shadow work. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm tell you. Shadow work is literally going into your shadows, finding the source of these behavioral patterns and doing something about it. Y'all, some of the source of the behavioral patterns you have are ancestral. So you actually have to connect with your ancestors to do that kind of shadow work. Do you understand? I did. And when I did, what I did for some of these patterns was give them back to the person that started it, because their blood is in my blood. My ancestors are alive in me thanks to DNA. 14 generations are carried in my DNA. So my ancestors are on tap, literally, okay? So when I find behavioral patterns that didn't start with me but started with a mofo back then, I'm like, oh, come on, you need to come help me with this. What were you thinking? What were you doing? What situation were you in that had you even make that choice? Okay, well, when you see that choice come up for me, I need you to come ride shotgun so we don't do this same mess no more. Okay? Now, because that's how I do my shadow work, it's how I roll. When a motherfucker come after me, my ancestors take it personally. Because you're not just coming after me, you coming after the work they did on the other side. See what I'm saying? And they don't like that. So you come after me, you gonna get karma from, universal law, right? You put a quarter in the machine, you get a gumball out. That's just how that works. And then my ancestors, most of whom were actually thugs, are going to come after you in the spirit realm. Listen, some of y'all got the same type situation going on. People talk. I don't know why. I don't know why people come for y'all, but they do sometimes. And what happens is karma, and then your ancestors. Okay, so you have people out here like, no, God doesn't. Do you repay evil for evil? No, God does not. Nope, God does not repay evil with evil. But some of y'all ancestors do. And the person out there coming for you don't know that. Now, I think I'm going to go out on a limb. Whoever this woman is, and you guys, I'm saying, because I'm seeing this woman. She's she's a mature woman. I can see she's like dipping her toe in the water, and she's kind of like stirring it up. She's doing it on purpose. And she's kind of like about it, like, oh, I'm going to see, like, let's see what happens if I do this, like that. Right? But she does it. And I'm sitting here like, well, why would somebody do that? And I can she did that because she didn't know that the impact would be somebody's ancestors coming as hard as they have. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she did it intentionally, but like, let's see what happens if I do this. Well, I fuck around and find out. I mean, that's what this is, okay? So, yeah, I don't. And see now, see now that everything clear, y'all see now. But there's out here singing what Bobby's song. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Now that everybody can see clearly, it is towards reverse. Everybody can see clearly. Lord Jesus. It's something about it. It's something about it. Yeah. See, somebody don't even want a new beginning. They said, no, we're just gonna pick up where we left off. 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups, King of Wands. King of Wands said, fuck a new beginning. We're gonna pick up where we left off. Ace of Wands, fuck an Ace of Wands. We got a Page of Wands. You can go straight right. But now that this King of Wands said, now that I see what's true, now that I know what's real, all right, I'm on the just head. Now that I'm clear, I'm going to boldly head in the direction of, I'm gonna keep this relationship that I got. That's what that's gonna be. Listen, somebody. Sun and the 9 of Wands as I split the deck. Jesus Christ, somebody done fucked up. Why do people? Can I do a public service announcement real quick, y'all? Do me a favor. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. Do your shadow work. Worry about what's in front of you. Stay present. Don't stay in the past, and don't worry about the future. Be present. And that's coming from someone who's a psychic. Stay present. Don't worry about nobody else. What they doing, what they got, how they got it. Don't worry about it. What's for you is going to be revealed to you. 3 of coins in the sun. Okay? Don't worry about nobody else. Nothing. You don't know how they got it. You don't know what they had to do to get it. And you might not be willing to do the same thing. Knight of Swords reversed. Somebody wants to move cautiously and carefully now. 7 of Wands. Somebody don't have anything to prove anymore. The Lovers. No, they just want to love. What I say? This is about love. All these 5s up here. Love that changes something. Something changes because of this love. Soulmate love. I don't. It's given somebody came for soul. But why? I don't want to know. I really, can I tell y'all that at 45? I used to be real curious, and I think that's why I have lived so much and have so much experience. It's because I'd be curious, and the universe would be like, okay, well, let me show you, right? These days, I don't want to know, because I'm not here like, why would somebody try to mess up a soulmate connection? And I'm like, hold on, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Because some people really do be watching. Some people, I think I've heard somebody call it a happiness hater. Whatever. Some people just, I'm going to put it like this. Do y'all know Lauren Crin? Oh my God. Lauren Crin, the relationship coach. Okay. Lauren Crin will put it like this. When you activate love, see, Aphrodite, here we go. When love is activated in your life, it triggers you. Real love triggers you, okay? And that's one of the ways you know it's not lust. For those of you who deal with the love-lust thing, y'all, that's one of my favorite conversations. Y'all know, I love me some love and some lust. We're going to break it up, chop it up. They both have a time and a place. There can be lust between people who are in love, but they are not the same thing. Lust is always temporary. Love is eternal. And that is the background of this reading right here. Yeah, like I said, the water being stirred caused some problems. These are the problems. Now we see the problems that the water stirring caused. Heartbreak, in a connection. Somebody left. And it definitely put a strain or a burden on. 4 of Wands is like, depending on the cards around it, it can be like a family situation. The world, yeah, the muddy waters ended an established connection. Yeah. Like, ended it in a way that it can't come back because of some type of betrayal. Okay? So somebody told a lie, somebody believed it, and look, there's a lot there, too. If we're talking about a soulmate connection, if you're in a soulmate connection and somebody comes and lies about your soulmate to you, and you believe it and end the relationship for good based on a lie, yeah, that's why I'm using this kind of a voice, because you might feel like this if you do that. And maybe that's what happened here. And maybe that's what's being seen clearly now. It's like, oh wait, this relationship ended. Like, oh, this was an empress. I ended a relationship with an empress based on a lie. Listen. Like I said, you may feel a little like this if this is your story. I mean, honestly, if you have a soulmate and somebody lies on them and you're like, oh, I believe the liar. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I know about this. This is like, I'm not gonna go into the whole story, but this reminds me of something that I experienced in high school. This reminds me of something I experienced in high school, where somebody lied on me. Somebody was jealous. Somebody lied. I got kicked out of something, and I never went back after that. I share with y'all about that story. Anyway, 7 of Swords, yeah. Yeah, somebody feels really dumb for being tricked. Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, basically they're like, wait, why did I believe the person muddying the water over my soulmate? Oof. Because they feel like they got tricked out of an ace of coins. Homie, that's rough. Fuck. They got tricked out of ace of coins, 10 of coins. Fuck. Damn. I'm sorry, boo. Damn. With the 10 of cups, and now they're the 9 of swords. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, boo. Woo, woo. My heart on that one. Y'all, let me tell you. And see, I told you there's an emperor. I said we're gonna see an emperor. We're gonna, because this is about an empress. But yeah, I remember this reminds me of what happened in high school. That is so crazy. And see, then it was this guy's sister. This guy had a crush on me. I thought he was nice, but I wasn't really interested like that. But his sister didn't want us together, so she lied and said we had done some things we didn't do. The youth pastor at church questioned me, never questioned the guy, never questioned anybody else, just took the sister's word, kicked me out of youth group. It took 2.5, 3 years later, she came and apologized. 2.5, 3 years later, she admitted to the youth group leader, like, oh, I lied on her. And then she called me. And this is like, at this point, I graduated high school, went to college, right? So she's calling me in college, like, hey, I lied, I'm sorry. I told them I lied on you, they're sorry. And then after college, so now I'm 21, 22, I go back to Atlanta. And the youth pastors are like, oh, we're about that thing back when you were 16, 17. We're so sorry. Okay, cool. But the damage is done. You see what I'm saying? Like, the damage is done. I got kicked out of youth group at 16. I never went back to church after that. Like, not like that. I mean, I got older and take my kids to little events and shit, but no. Because there's no, if somebody accuses somebody or something, there is a way that is to be handled. Especially when we talk about adults, teenagers, maturity, you know what I'm saying? Leading by example. Anyway, that's my story. But what's in these cards is giving that same type of vibe. Somebody was jealous and they said something. But instead of facts being checked, something was just believed. And it looks like a soulmate just believed something about their soulmate. They didn't fact check or nothing. But that's your soulmate, baby. You can fact check that. They didn't. Let me get something on it and let's get some final messages. So this is let me see. I need to get a feel for what's not here as these cards come out, because there's what's coming out. Okay, so what's not here? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Got it. Okay, so what I'm looking at is this soulmate who believed the lie, is how I'm going to put it, is now very concerned in their head and in their feelings. They don't know what to do because it's like there's a sense of remorse, there's regret, and they don't know how to make this right. They want to make this right. They don't know how to make this right, okay? They can see now that they were dealing with devilish energy. So fear, ego, like they can get that what was motivating them before was not pure, okay? So, yeah, it was greed. They were being motivated by material status, yeah? Okay. Yeah. And that, it disconnected them from their values. Yeah. And from their counterpart. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Basically. And this is they're not okay with this. This person needs some type of counseling or support. Yeah, Ace of Cups, the Moon. Yeah. This person is looking, I believe, wants some type of counseling or support around this. They don't feel like, because this is about Ace of Cups, this is about their vulnerable feelings, King of Moon, the King of Cups. This is not something they want to talk to just anybody about. This is something very important. And it looks like they're sitting in the impact of talking to the wrong people about this relationship. So now they need advice about this relationship, but they cannot talk. Like, they're just like, they not, yeah. They don't know who to talk to now because, yeah, Strength card, yeah. And they're trying, yeah, King of Swords. They're trying to do their best. I mean, that's Two of Wands judgment. That's what I can say. This is somebody who's seeing clearly after the fact the mess they made, the mistakes they made. They have no clue how to fix it or make it right. They want to. They know they need help. They don't know who to trust or where to get the help from. And in the meantime, they're just doing the best they can with what they have. Is how it's coming through. And I'm telling you, it's giving me Narnia. Like Edmund, the brother who Six of Swords. Like they Edmund, y'all know the story. The Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. Edmund goes to the White Witch, betrays his brother and sister, and later on finds out that was not the thing to do. The White Witch is a mature woman, and she made promises, but they were for her benefit only. She didn't actually love Edmund. You know, and the reality is for Edmund is like he was tired of Peter getting all the attention. He was tired of, Peter this and Peter that. But when things finally got right the way they were supposed to be, because there were always 4 thrones to be filled, and that's the thing, Edmund didn't know that at first. He really was living in a world where it was going to be all about Peter for the rest of his life, but the prophecy had already said there was 4 thrones. So at the end of the day, the betrayal that Edmund committed was unfucking necessary. He had his own crown, he had his own throne. He just hadn't been patient enough to get to that point. This is also a part of it. That energy is also in here as well. So I don't know if this soulmate turned to someone else. Like whatever was happening between the soulmates, maybe it wasn't happening fast enough for one of them. I don't know. And so they went somewhere else to try to get it faster or do it better or what the fuck ever. I don't know. But now they realized they was in league with the white motherfucking witch. And she was just using them to get to everybody else. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm telling you what this is. Somebody was using a soulmate to get to another soulmate. And the soulmate who was being used is just waking up to that's what the hell was happening. Because the soulmate who was being used thought for a moment that they was the hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like Edmund, like, oh, the white witch likes me, and y'all are losers, and y'all are dumb. Okay. But then you realize, and they got you down with everybody else, like, you ain't shit to this person. And you left behind the people that care about you. That's what this is. Any final messages? I'm telling you, this is not at all what I expected. I just be. It's Edmund. It's hardcore line within the wardrobe, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's what this is. So a soulmate betrayed and is. But look, the change is here. You notice the energy? The energy got cleared. Karmic board clearing the 555. So many fives out here, it's ridiculous. There's 4 5s out here. Something is clear, something changed, okay? I didn't say there was a new beginning. Remember? Okay? I said something changed. The new beginning is up to whoever this is resonating for. I got a 5 of Swords and a Page of Cups. Sometimes love can trigger us, and so we feel so out of control that we want to control it. It can make us feel so outside of ourselves, right? And that's the trigger, that we start to think things. How can I get things back in control? But love is not something that can be controlled. It doesn't work like that. Okay? Now, whatever this soulmate, wherever they went to do better, is how I'm going to put it. It's coming out, this woman's coming out as a Queen of Wands reverse. So, Queen of Wands reverse energy is dynamic energy that can be attractive but also promiscuous. Okay, so look, maybe the soulmate went and thought they got a different, because it's a King of Wands out here, so maybe this King of Wands found this Queen of Wands reversed and was like, oh, this is my real soulmate. And maybe that's what the muddy water was, right? Like, for real, it's Edmund. Right? Like, Edmund leaves behind his real family because he's going to go make a new family with the White Witch. It's like this, maybe this King of Wands left this Empress behind because he's going to go make a new family with this Queen of Wands reversed, only to realize she's a Queen of Wands reversed. She's not going to make a family with you. She is going to be with whoever pleases her in the moment. And if you please her in that moment, she'll be with you. But 5 moments later, you might not be that person. That's unexpected. Anything else? I feel like that's, I mean, we got the soulmate changed. We got, okay, that's what they're trying. This, okay, something about it. There's something about this person, this Queen of Wands reversed. This person feels, there's something about it. There's a lot of conflict over there. It's something about it. Something didn't go. Yeah, I think the soulmate, this person is, something changed. No. What is this? Something changed. Because the clear, so was it all, it was all an illusion. Fuck. So this person does magic? That's crazy magic. No. Hold on. Because I'm like, well, how? So it was just an illusion. This is what, This is how they make their money? How does that work? So this is a demonic soul contract that this woman has with the Leviathan spirit. The fuck? Yeah, she's on contract. She stops. Her job is to stop or delay the destiny. So you know there's destiny helpers. She's a destiny stopper. It's interesting. It's a really crazy energy I'm picking up on. Like these masculine energies around her. It's kind of like they may play together, but these masculine energies go out and play with other people as well. But the messiness of it creates this chaotic energetic field that somehow brings this word is brings the illusion of wealth to the woman. God dang. So that's how she keeps attracting new young men. There's a woman out here who looks like she has status and importance, but it's an illusion. It's an illusion given to her through the Leviathan spirit, because she's some type of she works for Leviathan. Like Leviathan puts her up, so she attracts men, and the men come to her, but she gets them contracted to Leviathan. Okay, and then now the men go out from her, and they are now spreading this chaos and conflict energy in every relationship they participate in. Okay, now because these energies are not officially official, do you get what I'm saying? It's some type of whatever. I'm not going to go there. On paper, these people are not married. They're not in a relationship, in other words. So if you are an outside person, let's say tribe, you the soulmate sitting over here listening to this message, your soulmate went out is in a proxy contract with Leviathan through this woman. Now they're not in an official relationship with this woman, but things happen. And then young masculine energies, I say young, but whatever, masculine energies go out and spread this chaos. So if you've had chaos in your energy, in your home, it's because your soulmate was bringing it in. Now, y'all, let's close this message. I don't want to go deeper. I don't want to go deeper than that. Yeah. Now that things are clear, something's about to speed up. Because remember, this is all about delaying and slowing down. Yeah, this woman is in, I'm gonna say she's in trouble. And here's the trouble she's in. She now looks like what she is, which is a Queen of Cups reverse, a Queen of Wands reverse, which is pretty much a promiscuous witch. She looks like a promiscuous witch. And the Empress is the Empress. So look, with Temperance at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Swords, it could have been, because the whole time I'm reading this, y'all, and that's the reading, the whole time I'm like, well, what was the lie? Like, what was the lie that the soulmate believed? But I think it was something as simple as you was a promiscuous witch. Like, this woman just projected onto you what she was. And your soulmate believed it. And signed a contract with Leviathan through the actual promiscuous witch. But something about the love y'all have for each other, like, that love is pure. That shit is fucking real. And it activated your soulmate's heart. And so now your soulmate, it looks like, I'm just reading all these 4 5, some type of change is made. They're making some type of choice, some type of change. Listen, you are being asked to just observe. There's nothing for you to do. Just watch this shit go down. Okay? But you do get to know the background story of what happened. Because you may be like, yo, what happened to my person? And I just got weird real fast. What the fuck? That's what the fuck happened. We're going to stop right here. But I promise you, I'm going to bring this conversation back around, maybe in a podcast. Because little groups like this, they're everywhere. And they look a lot of different ways. They can look a lot of different ways, and I think it might be time to get people educated on how this can look, so your people don't get caught up in something thinking, oh, I just went to a conference, I went to a networking event. Nah, boo, that was a straight up motherfucking cult, and you done bought into some shit you can't get out of. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna leave this here. This has been your reading. I hope it brought you clarity and confirmation. If you like the way I read, absolutely hit that like button. Drop a comment. Let me know if it resonated. And if you like the vibe, absolutely subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so the next time I read, you'll know all about it. Time is a construct. We made it up. This reading is timeless. Take what resonates when you find it and leave the rest behind for the next person. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, remember to trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.